Hiya everyone. Hello. Welcome. It is I, Daiya Fortuna of the Daiya Fortuna channel of the internet. Give me just one moment. Okay. This is going to be a little bit of a, how do I say other than not traditional, stream? Okay. Oh, I gotta move myself around a little bit. Okay. Hi, well, sorry. I'm trying to figure everything out. Hiya, mon. Hello. Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate, who are in a area that celebrates, aka in the US. Hello. If you're not, and I'm late to your Thanksgiving, I'm sorry. Lord dumb, I'm thinking about the tip. Little meat. So, as you may have been able to see by the title of the stream, and if you didn't, I'm so sorry for the whiplash, the tonal whiplash you may experience very soon. Hello! Hiya! Welcome to the meat quilt stream. That's right, I'm making a quilt out of meat. I was thinking to myself, how do we celebrate the holidays? It's getting colder. We're getting to the point where it's the beginning of, you know, we're reaching the point where it's the beginning of like tail end of fall, almost winter kind of time. And I think there's no time like the present. I think we have to make a quilt out of meat. I think it's our time, and I think that our time involves meat quilt. So let me make myself bigger because I'm just really struggling with that right now apparently. I'll just put myself in the middle of the screen. Okay. There we go. And then hopefully kind of center. Sorry, with hand cams it's always a little bit tough for this kind of stuff, so I'm trying my best. Is it ethically sourced meat? Don't worry. Oh, pardon my arm. Ugh, scary. The ethics of this are maybe a little questionable, but the primary reason for being is because of the fact that, firstly, I have my little beverage, which is, of course, in the honor of today. It is, of course, raw meat flavor gamer subs, as it should be. So, you know, gotta have the raw meat there. Good stuff. Good soup. So I have my hydration, my beverage of choice. But also, are you ready? Are you ready for our meat? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Bum bum. I was trying to think to myself, what is the cheapest possible means to obtain meat with which to be able to sew, because I need something thick. I need a thick cut of meat. My office, the casino office, is about to smell so bad, but I'm okay. I'm willing to make the sacrifice. Also, are we using a cutting board? Are we using protection of any kind? No. No, we are not. Because frankly, whatever happens, this is a fine enough top. I didn't clean it before this. So if there's any particles that get picked up by the meat, that's just extra flavor. Anyways, I'm ready. Oh, yep, that sure is baloney. There's like a line of moisture. I did buy this yesterday. I went out and bought it yesterday. I braved the crowds yesterday for this. But, like, tell me why there's, like, a film of moisture. I now have wet water on my leg. Okay, so, ingredients include such bangers as mechanically separated chicken. That can't be ethical. Pork, water, corn syrup, less than 2% of salt, ground mustard seed, potassium chloride, sodium phosphate, sodium diacetate, sodium propionate, beef, sodium benzate, flavor, sodium acerbate, celery seed extract, and some other stuff. Anyways, I'm not worried about it, because I'm not here to make food out of this. I'm here to make you a nice, warm, comfy blanket. Yeah. To keep you nice and warm in the cold months, Mon. Look at you. You're so cold and chilly. You're so cold and chilly, and you need a little blankie. You need a little blankie. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to make you a nice warm blankie, but I'm going to get you out of the way because I'm really, really nervous about getting you covered in meat and assorted meat juices. I don't know if there's like a no, we can't have spam. Spam's too expensive, Mon-Mons. There's not really a ceremonious way to do this. So I'm just going to kind of pick it up with my hands. The thing that I wanted, the reason why I chose bologna for this project, though, is look at that meat thickness. That's some thick meat. It smells so bad. It smells really bad. I remember having fond memories as a child of eating bologna and mayonnaise sandwiches like every once in a while when you know. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the idea of like, at first I was like, oh, I might have a bite for old time's sake. No, I shan't. It's so wet. It's so insanely wet. Like, that's a really wet piece. I mean, I know meat's supposed to be wet, but huh. Anyways. So, I have this to perforate. I have my handy needle kit. I have leather working tools from the last time that we stitched flesh in any capacity together. So I do have my assortment of handy needles. I think we may use the sack needle perhaps, or the glove needle for today. But I do have some nice straight needles in case as well. If it gets dry, it gets tough, yes. I am going to try. I'm going to attempt to dry this after the fact, and we will see what happens. Will it mold? Who knows? I'm not sure. I'm going to attempt to sun dry it, but again, it's cold, so I don't know if it's going to work. We'll just have to see. That's the joys of science. Anyways, I don't feel like I should be allowed to really do half of the things that I do, but alas, I'm thankful for being here, for being in this country, in this area that allows me to do such fricked up and evil, horrible things as what I do. So anyways, without further ado, I think the Glover's needle's a nice choice. I think this is a nice choice for our meat adventures. I've chosen a sensible dark red for our sewing, our stitching. My lovely dark red is going to smell so stinky after this. I'm trying to find where the best place is to get this started. I know there's like there's normally a thread where it starts. I'm just trying to find it. Is this one? No, that one's not it. Well, then in that case, I guess I'll just cut one of these. Land of the meat, home of the bones. True. I hope that everyone had a good Thanksgiving so far, if you celebrate. Also, sorry, I guess I should probably, like, put in a little bit of, like, hiya, it's me, Daiya Fortuna, your always someone's lucky card dealer, and I'm very happy to be here. I hope that you're having a good day. Sorry, I kind of jumped the gun on this one and kind of went in guns blazing with, like, no warning of any kind whatsoever. Sorry about that. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need. I'm just going to stitch... you know, hey, we can always start another line at a later point in time, so this should be fine. I am not celebrating with my family today, with the Fortuna family. We're celebrating tomorrow. So I have an abundance of time on my hands. Oh, Mon-Mons! Wait, I could have used the magnifying glass today. I got a magnifying glass from Mon-Mons. I'll have to use that in the future. I need to do that starting tomorrow. You're happy to witness my evil deeds? Thank you. I'm glad. Are you going to consume the meat, Quilt? No, because it's for keeping you warm. But I think I am just impressionable enough that I could potentially venture to attempt a bite of bologna at some point in time during this if I am coerced. If I am convinced that that is a thing that I should do. I am at least impressionable enough for that. A meat connoisseur. Yeah, the wet and slimy blanket. It's what you deserve, Mon-Mons. It's the blanket that you need and you deserve. Okay. There we go. Okay, so 3. I'm gonna snippy snip the edge a little bit. Just to get us a slightly finer end to this. It does fray quite badly. I don't have a lighter on hand. I don't really want the smell of burning meat in the casino either. So maybe it's better to not and say we never will. I'm really trying here. Can't wait to have a cozy meat blanket. Yeah. What kind of thread was it again? It's like the waxy leatherworking thread that I got in my leatherworking kit. I don't know exactly what kind of fiber it is, actually. So, sometimes it's better to just be like, hey, I like this. This is fantastic and lovely. Or, I don't like this, but I don't really know. A bucket made of human hair. You know, honestly, I do shed enough that I probably could collect a bucket of human hair quite easily. But alas, with as long as my hair is, I do shed quite terribly. Okay. Has processed beef. Yeah, it has less than 2% though, so I feel brave enough to venture a single bite. I feel brave enough to venture a single bite. Okay. So, first things first. Where in our meat do we want to... There we go. Okay. So. Boom. First stitch. Looking pretty good so far. Not too bad, eh? Oh. Oh. Uh-oh, it is kind of cracking a little bit there. I don't like that. We're gonna have to be really careful. Okay, and then I'm just gonna grab another meat sheet. Another sheet of meat. Another sheet meat. Oh, my finger got stuck. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta kind of... Trying to do this one-handed is difficult. I'm just getting slimy baloney hands all over the... God, I'm so glad that I'm not doing this... Like... It could be worse, I suppose. Okay. There we go. Is that better? That one was better. That one was nicer. Okay. Here we go. Okay. And then we want to stitch them together this way so that they... Let me move these a little bit. Man, this is baloney. It is baloney. You're right. Mom ones are so smart. Okay. Let me see here. Let's just kind of do our absolute best here. Oh my goodness. A slight issue that I didn't take into consideration is after I get it on the table, how do I get it off the table? This one is easy. This one is not so easy. Okay, so there's 2 pieces of meat here. Now, if maybe I put them there, kind of, and then I can stitch onto this, maybe? I'm worried that's too close to the edge there. Okay. There we go. That's very lovely, very beautiful. Nice first clean stitch, okay. And then let's just keep going. Right? I think that makes sense. Don't you agree, Mon-Mons? Okay. I'm not looking for clean, easy, you know, pretty is as pretty does, but that ain't gonna get this meat stitched, Mon-Mons. That ain't gonna stitch this meat, you know? Don't worry about it. Cursed meat dorayaki. Oh. Hey. I think the bologna would stick to the parchment paper too. Mon-Mons, it's brave of you to believe that the casino would have something as refined and dignified as parchment paper in it. I've got bad news for you. I don't believe I do. I don't think I do on hand right now at this present moment. But I appreciate your kind belief in me. I think it's very lovely and very beautiful that you would consider me such a refined lady that I would possess parchment paper. I don't. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, those stitches were too close to each other. That's my bad. Okay. I did rip my meat a little bit there. That's okay though. Simply the nature of meat. Sometimes it rips. Sometimes it doesn't. It's the joys of the medium in which we're working. But such is the nature of life and existence and sewing meat together. Okay. Truly, a gentle hand this does take. I will say that. Because if we're not very, very, very gentle, the meat will rip very easily. And I wish for nothing of the sort. So. I'm gonna go here, I think? Again, not my finest handiwork. I am actually quite confident in my sewing abilities, but I can't say that I've ever sewed meat before. This is a new frontier for me. I've tried synthetic tattooing skin, but that's a little bit less wet. I'm gonna say it's less wet than this is. This is much wetter. And the very wet nature of this is quite bad. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's quite, you know? It's quite. If that makes any sense. Okay. We're making, hey Monmons, we're making good progress on this. Okay. Next time, perhaps I will choose maybe a slightly hardier medium, however. Okay. So there we go. Now I believe that it is time to perhaps, now that we've gotten one nice little stitch here, I think it's time to add another. And I kind of want to do this quilting style of like, almost like granny squares, but instead with slices of bologna. So I'm thinking we'll do one here, so we've done one here, and then we'll do another one here, like across these two, and kind of build from there, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's all coming together. I have, how many slices of meat do I have in this? Oh, meat juice on my leg. Meat juice on my leg. 8. I have 8, allegedly, slices of meat. So I shall be utilizing, I only bought one package of bologna, Monmons, I'm sorry. We're making a meat quilt on a budget, okay? Not everyone has the fiscal means, Monmons, to be able to partake in such luxuries as a large meat quilt. But maybe next year we can make a bigger meat quilt. Maybe next month we can make a bigger meat quilt. Who knows? Okay. So here's the third slice. I'm realizing that as this gets thicker, it's going to get heavier, and I don't like that part. But I do like the prospect of sewing through more meat, because I do think that it will hold up a little better, I'm hoping. Maybe? I honestly am not sure. The logistics of meat sewing doth elude me, I fear. Okay, this one's looking a little too close to the edge, but if we're very gentle, I think it will be fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then we're going to come back through here and do another little stitch, a little higher up this time. Oh, that did not catch the bottom layer of meat, so let's just, oh no. No. Oh no, I'm ripping it. I'm ripping it. I'm doing bad things, Monmons. Okay. Daiya Fortuna is being naughty. Okay. There I go. Alright. Here we go. Now we're cooking, Monmons. Or, well, we're not really cooking. We're making an abomination, an affront to nature. But, you know, I mean, that in and of itself is kind of a method of cooking. Wouldn't you say? Okay, here we go. And then take this, stitch through that. And then I think coming through here and stitching to the original meat sheet should be good. Happy Meat Quilt Day! Happy Meat Quilt Day, everyone! I wish you all a merry, happy Meat Quilt Day. I wish you all many, many quilted meats. Yes. Many quilted meats to you, and to you a good meat quilt. Yes. I wonder if I'm going to get in trouble with YouTube's terms of service for this. I don't think I should, because obviously I'm not doing anything bad, but sometimes it just feels like I'm doing things that are unethical. Does that make sense? Like, it's not a crime, but I do feel like I should be in trouble. Change the genre to cooking? Oh, you're so right. But this is peak entertainment, I would say. Are you implying that this is not entertainment? Okay. That is... I think we may have to make this the first place that we... Oh, that held actually quite nice. Okay, I think we have to now knot the meat. I think we have to knot the meat now. So let's do this. Let's take our meat. Let's tie a little knot here. Okay. Make a nice little place where let's see here. Okay, and then okay. I am always cooking. Yeah, the gloves are so glossy and wet. It's quite an affront, I would say, if I do say so myself, and I do. Okay, because I do believe that if nothing else, the nature of the meat quilt is a little bit morally objectionable sometimes. Okay. There we go. So, there. And then, I think maybe I will cut this here. Free my lovely needle. Not cut through my glove. It's a figuring process, this. Okay. Can we get a meat mattress and a meat pillow too for Christmas? For Christmas, I feel like we could arrange something like that. But again, I only have 8 sheets of bologna mon-mons, so there's not a lot of sewing material to work with this time. But maybe next time we'll sew with even more meat. How about that? A curved needle. No, this is not. None of this is for medical equipment. This is all for leather working. But I can understand where you might find yourself a bit confused, or you might think upon first glance that this would be for medical related, because they use curved needles for suturing. But it's actually not for suturing at all. It's for leather working, which, if you think about it, leather working and stitching wounds back together is basically the same thing. Our skin is essentially hide, right? I mean, we're just not... It's not off of our body and it's not tanned, but basically the same thing. You know? So... there we go. Okay. Trying to tie this knot with the very wet gloves that I possess on my hands right now is a bit difficult, but we make do. Okay. We survive. Okay, so I think for a more rustic look, I do think I intend to leave the stitches as they are. So I don't think that I will be trimming this one. Also, because if I'm to be entirely honest with you, there is a small part of me that's just a little bit worried that, there we go, that if I try to trim it, I will somehow end up messing the meat up. So, boom! Oh. Have you ever had to get stitches before? No, I've not. I await the day with bated breath. Okay. Another one. This time... You're going to keep the bologna blanket, or is it for sale? I don't know about it being for sale. I'm going to try to dry it. To see if I can preserve it in some way, shape, or form. I wonder... Actually, do you think if we... I have a question. Okay, so jerky, right? You coat in salt. Correct? If I were to cover this in raw meat gamer subs, do you think that I could preserve it? I'm curious to know. You know? I'm thinking about it a little bit. Not enough salt. If I put salt, if I take a lot of iodized salt and a lot of gamer subs, do you think that would work? Oh, Bingo! Welcome, welcome! Hi, Hiya, hiya! Hello, hello, everyone. It's me, Daiya Fortuna. I hope you're doing very, very well on this lovely Thanksgiving Day. Happy, happy Thanksgiving to anyone who celebrates. I am celebrating the fall-winter holiday season by making some lovely handcrafts, because what says a beautiful fall-winter gift like making you a blanket? Making a blanket is like one of the most grandma things you can possibly do. It's the pinnacle of Christmas gifting. So I'm making you a blanket out of multiple sheets of bologna. I hope that you enjoy your meat quilt. Is it bologna? Yes. Yes, it is bologna. Yes. Dried and vacuum sealed, it would last forever. Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll give it a try. Welcome in, Boobay Raiders. Hello, hello, hiya, hiya. You know, I'm not even surprised, Daiya. I feel like at this point, no one really is. I've got to try harder. I've got to work even harder. I must go even further beyond Monmons. One of these days, I'm going to do something truly insane. Something truly so crazy. The world's never going to see it coming. Mateo Rondon, thank you for 17 months being a type 1 diabetic. There's very little more diacord than sewing meat together for the holiday season. Thank you! It's been on my list of stream ideas for, like, since probably last December. I've had a collection of stream ideas that I've had that were, like, you know, cooking in the back of my mind, brewmating, perhaps even. Which I recently learned is a thing that tortoises do. Ah! It's tortoise hibernation. Ah! I pulled it through the hole! Okay, wait. We gotta make it even bigger. We gotta make an even bigger one. And then it will not pull like that. Okay. This is cooking. This is, yeah. It's a serve. It's a slay queen. It's a yes girl pop cunt boss. Yeah. Something like that. Thank you for the gift sub, Jill in the Wild. Thank you. Pico Naha's beautiful emotes. That reminds me, I have to put Monpreg back on the thing. I'll do it. I'll do it tonight. I think we have access to another emote slot. And if we don't, then, you know, one of my beautiful high-quality emotes will get the chop, I guess. I don't know. Anyways. Back to sewing more meat. I think that this one is, like, really lacking and slacking. So I feel like maybe that? No, maybe that. There we go. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Oh, gotta pull all the meat slices over a little. Okay. I'm liking this concept. I think getting started, though, we should work here, right? There. And then we can kind of, there we go, okay. There we go. We're getting Monpreg back? I suppose Monmons can have it. Making a meat quilt is the new in of girl bossing. Yeah. I went to work today for a little bit. I worked from home. But I got a little girl bossing done. It's funny to think about the alter ego aspect of it all. It's like, you know, nobody knew who Clark Kent was. Like, nobody knew Clark Kent's secret identity, right? Because Superman and Clark Kent were so different, right? It's very funny to sit in my little office and smack my little keyboard. I mean, today I was at home, but it's funny to think about, like, ha ha ha. No one knows I sew meat on the weekends for fun. And it should stay that way. I'm begging you, please keep it that way. You get extra pay? I hope so. I only worked on something for a little bit. But, man, I sure would like the holiday pay. Let's see here. How are we thinking? How's it looking? Let's see here. Very slow, very gentle. Pull. Boom. Okay. Nice. I like it. I like it. I don't want to sew too close to the edges anywhere because I do worry about pulling and ripping the meat, which is genuinely the most difficult part of this whole process. It's really bothering me though because I feel like Monmons are gonna have like, I feel like Monmons are now gonna think that my sewing skills are bad because of the fact that I'm sewing into meat and it looks really bad because it's meat. When they ask you how was your weekend, you just hit them with the time honored, oh, it was fine. I don't really talk a lot. But I just kind of get my work done, you know? But I don't know. Most people can't sew at all. That's true, I guess. I think it's an important skill to have. I know that a lot of people maybe make fun of it, but it is a really important skill to possess. Okay. I'm gonna do tricks now. I'm gonna do cool fun tricks. Mons, you haven't seen fun meat sewing tricks yet. Okay, you ready? You wanna see a flower? Could I do a flower out of meat? Like a meat sewn flower? I'm not sure. I feel like I'd probably poke a hole in it is the problem. I'd love to embroider on it, but I don't... I feel like it's gonna be bad. I feel like the final product would be bad because of all of the, you know. But I am tempted to try it. There is a little voice in the back of my head saying, do it. Do it. Baloney Rose. I'd love to sew, but Alpha Mon books told me it's unmanly. I think it's really, really... I think it's honestly like... Channel your inner tailor from the 1800s, okay? Channel your inner tailor from the 1800s who is, you know, making bunko bunks, making tons of money, because unlike all of the factory workers who, it's the Industrial Revolution, have lost, you know, arms and limbs and everything like that, your biggest concern is the fact that you're consuming mercury a little bit and you might end up developing Mad Hatter's disease. But other than that, you're in a very safe workplace. Crafting is manly. Yeah. I agree. Sewing is super awesome. It's really nice. I've also seen like decorative decorative mending lately, which is like where you take patches and other things like that and you make them very like appealing or very cool. And so it's a way of like mending your clothing but in a way that makes it look very stylish. I do like that a lot. So let's go back through here. Oh, that's gonna rip hella bad. Gentle. Not that bad actually. Okay. There we go. There. This is actually working much better than I had previously anticipated. Go me! Okay. Resident meat sewing specialist Daiya Fortuna works her magic once again. I'm learning... see, the thing is, Monmons, is that, like, through streaming, I've learned so many very useful hobbies. I've developed so many useful pastimes. I don't know if this is one of them, per se, but I have picked up some valuable pastimes. After this, I'll switch out my gloves and I'll show you the new video games I bought. I treated myself to some games recently. It looks a mess in the back, but that's fine. Okay. I would very much like to move over to a new meat sheet. I suppose we could do one there in the center, but I feel like this side is rather lonely. Looks rather lonesome. Do you agree? So let's do a little stitchy stitch here. Just trying to get back through all of this so that I can... Yeah, I know that looks bad, but don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. There we go. Doing a little whip stitch on the side there just to hopefully keep it in place at least a little better, I'm hoping. I don't know if it will or not, honestly. I'm not sure. Oh, there is a pucker there. That is a flaw, but that's okay. Daiya Fortuna on our particular set of skills, like Liam Neeson from Taken. Yeah! Excuse me, making a what? Hiya, hiya! I'm making a quilt out of meat. I would say assorted meats, but that's inaccurate. I've gotten sick of having to worry about whether or not I'm going to have to be able to pull the next sheet of meat. So instead of just slapping it on the ground. Oh, I keep flicking meat juice everywhere. This is nasty. Okay. There is an assorted meat. Yeah, that's true. There is assorted meats in bologna. Bologna is the fricked up evil Frankensteinian monster. It's the freaking Quasimodo, I am deformed and I am ugly. Except Quasimodo is lovable. We love Quasimodo. We do not like bologna. I mean, I guess it gets the job done of you being able to eat food, which is good, but like, can this be considered a food? I guess by technical standards. It is technically food, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, so let's get that much, much, much closer. Oh, it's not really doing its job now, is it? Let's just kind of stitch through all the layers and just hope for the best, kind of. I don't really know. This one is bad. This is a bad sheet of meat. This is meat regret right here. I think I can fix it, but it's gonna look a little funky first. Just give it a second. She's a fixer-upper. Okay. There we go. Just a little funky. This is bad schmeat. Yeah. These ones, good schmeat. Well-behaved schmeat. This one, bad. Naughty, naughty. Okay. I think I need to cut and tie off again. Finger looking good. Thanks. Is that Kentucky Fried Shrimp? Is that the saying of Kentucky Fried Shrimp? I don't know. Totally, but I'm more of a fan of roast beef in comparison. Yeah, I don't think I've really... I haven't had bologna since I was little tiny itty bitty. I remember liking just a slice of it with some, whatchamacallit, with some mayonnaise. Like Miracle Whip. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I want to find out. I'm gonna do it. You're telling me I Kentucky fried this shrimp? I am. I'm gonna do it, Monmons. I'm gonna bite this sheet of meat. I'm gonna try it. I want to know what it tastes like. I feel just like a little bite. I hate to say it. It is pretty yummy. I do rather... I think the only issue with me is the texture. Because there's like little hard bits in it. I'm not really a fan of that. Like, look at all its little freckles. It's just how it be. I just be like that. Okay. The quilt will be delicious. I do suppose that would be the case, huh? Okay. Well, now that we've tasted the quilt, now we can know. I should have just bitten into the quilt, but then that would make it harder for me to stitch onto, so it's better to not. But we are going to stitch my chewed on slice onto this. I fully and entirely intend on stitching the entire thing together. Okay. I don't know. Just sometimes, Mon, you let the voices win a little bit. I'm very much a believer in the idea that if it's not hurting you and it's not hurting anybody else and it makes you happy, why not do it? You know? And that's kind of my motto when it comes to dumb stuff like this. It's like, is this hurting me? No. Is this hurting someone else? No. Then why not do it? You know? Why not just have fun with it? Why not heck around and just find out? Life's too short not to just do the things that make you happy. You never know when things are going to change. So, limiting yourself by what people tell you is or is not normal, or what is or is not okay, again, ask yourself the question, am I hurting myself or others? If not, then people's opinions can piss off. You gotta unapologetically be yourself, even when it's embarrassing, even when it's cringe, even when it's weird, and other people are worried for the state of your mental sanity. You know the truth. You know you're doing just fine. That being said, if you are in a state of crisis, please go and get help. You're never alone. Okay. There's a difference between I want to sew multiple pieces of meat together and I'm really going through it, man. You know? They may look the same, may seem like I'm unwell, but I promise you I'm doing great. I think honestly, if this is the worst thing that's wrong with me, the world could be much more concerned, right? There could be much worse things to experience. Okie dokie. So, we have successfully sewed 6 of the 8 slices of meat together. Are you gonna tuck the little Mon in with it? Yes, but I'm a little bit worried. I'm gonna put him in a cup or something because I don't want the meat juice to get on Mon. I don't want you to get soggy and gross. We gotta dry the meat out first before you can truly enjoy it, but until then, there we go. Okay. Does this seem like a beautiful... Got anything to say at this juncture for posterity? I am of sound mind and sound body, and I, Daiya Fortuna, approve this message. And also, I really don't like that my fingers are so wet. How's the project? It's so-so. I like that one. I'm excited. After this, Monmons and I, in members, are gonna watch the Macy's Day Parade. We're gonna watch a VOD of the Macy's Day Parade. And I'm probably gonna watch it. I watched it on stream this year, but with as much bonking has been happening as of late, I may not be able to this time. We will see. My hands smell so gross nasty. I cannot wait to wipe everything down with a nice bleach wipe after this. Yeah, or 6. Okay. Let's get... Oh, okay, so I have to stitch it onto the other side, which is fine. Okay, so... do that, put that down. Gotta tie this. It's really hard to tie with it being so... everything being so soggy and moist. But it could be worse, I suppose. And at least this one doesn't look like I'm actually, like... The Necronomicon kind of was pretty crazy, scary looking. This is at least very obviously not. I'm not committing a crime. I'm just sewing baloney together, which feels like it should be a crime, but it's not. Which I think is equally, if not more, horrifying. Fun's back! Thank you for a year of being a type 1 diabetic! Happy 12 months, Meat Quilt, cousin of Meat Cup. Yeah. Hey. Mons. I couldn't bring you to Korean barbecue and smuggle you out a cup filled with assorted various cooked meats, but this is like the next best thing, ain't it? Ain't it just? Wouldn't you say? I think this is the next best thing. And it's what I can give you right now, Mons. Will you accept me as I am? This is how you remind me of what I really am. Meat. Salem! Salem Penley, thank you for 2 months being a type 1 diabetic. OMG, wow, I've been a member of the Daiya Fortuna channel for 2 months. How special. Yippee! I just got here. What is this? I'm sewing meat together. I'm making a blanket out of meat. Yippee! Okay. Look. I make dumb stuff, but heck if I'm not going to be passionate about whatever the hell I'm doing. Life's too short to not, like, really be just having fun with it, you know? Life's too short to not go crazy and be silly and have fun. I know that a lot of people during Thanksgiving have to interact with parts of their family that maybe are not the most supportive. I know in past years, I've had to very much vaguely avoid the topic of my work. Now I have girl bossing, so I can talk about girl bossing, but for a while there, it was kind of a difficult situation, but I'm really, really proud of every Mon for making it through the holiday. I hope that it was a positive experience, but if it wasn't, I just freaking popped it, damn it. Oh, there's hair in the meat. Why is there hair in the meat? Oh, that's, no. Meat hair. Meat hair, not hair in the meat. Ugh. Sorry. Daiya Fortuna, resident woman shedding everywhere all the time. Okay. Doggy Fortuna, you may hear. Doggy Fortuna wants a slice of bologna so bad. No. Doggy Fortuna believes that he himself is entitled to a slice of the meat blanket, but do not allow him to fool you. The meat quilt is yours and yours alone, Mons. He has dinner. Do not let him fool you. He has dinner. He is not starving. He will tell you he is. He is lying. Okay. Made some candies yam for Squanksgiving, and it was asked to make some for Squimmas. Oh, for Squismas! Oh my god. For Squankmas? No, Squanksgiving, Squimmas. I don't know. I don't know what the equivalent is, but I hope that that's fun for you. I hope you like making them. I haven't gotten to make deviled eggs yet. I have to make them tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to that. I love deviled eggs. I love to make them. I love eating them more than I like making them, but I will make them. I will make them because it enables me to have the ability to eat them. That's not even a Daiya Fortuna hair. That's not even red. What the heck? Some random person's hair in my bologna? Weird. Scary. Okay. Crazy. Don't worry, you can't see it, it's fine. Gloves on, meat out, stitch work like a Meemaw or library quilt club. Hell yeah. Facts. Okay. I am like a Meemaw with cataracts. like a Mamaw with really, really, really bad eyesight and cataracts. She has not had her surgery yet. She cannot see for shit. Okay. I cannot give you... I know you want bologna. I cannot give you bologna. He really wants it, though. You can tell. Okay. I think this is it, Mons. I think we're in the home stretch. I think we're in... That's right. The end zone. The final slice territory. We've officially stitched that sheet of meat. Now, we just have the final slice. It's time. Probably smells really good. How big will the meat quilt be? This is my last slice. I ran out. I only bought 1 pack of bologna because I'm not going to lie. I didn't think this plan out past I'm gonna make a quilt entirely out of meat. And frankly, I don't think I needed to think or plan anything past that. I mean, obviously, I think I've accomplished the end goal quite well, but, you know, sometimes you do things in ways that you don't anticipate. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of flop that over there in that corner a little bit. Should be fine. Okay. You know what? Any of the hair that gets stitched in here, that's just bonus flavoring. Could be a doggy Fortuna hair. I don't know. Okay. Looks a little long, though. Bum, 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 bum. I just found out a meat blankie for a stuffed animal. Yeah, for Mon Mon. For Mon Mon. Very important. Daiya gets a bite of the meat, but not doggy, because I don't know what's in this. I would much rather that I consume something that has dubious food quality content than doggy Fortuna eat something with dubious food quality. He deserves to be well fed, with only the healthiest and goodest of food, for the goodest of boy. Make formal attire out of assorted lunch meats? Hey. Where would you wear it, you know? I do remember thinking, man, the concept of a meat dress is so funny. Ooh, okay, new idea. If I ever get a plushie, I will get 2 of them. If there is ever a Daiya Fortuna plushie, I will get 2 of them, and one of them I will make clothes out of meat. Okay? Or maybe I'll make clothes out of jerky. Maybe I'll sew jerky together, so that way I don't have to worry about the preserving aspect of it. But I think that's deserved. Yeah. Do we have actual plush Mon Mons? We have the Manju, but we don't have like a plush yet. I don't want to put my meat hands on the door. Oh, but he sounds so sad. Okay, give me a second. I'll let the doggy in. 1 sec. Oh, but I have to take my headphones off. I don't want to I don't want to touch my head with my meat gloves. Oh, okay. Everything's gonna smell like meat after this. Doggy. Everything's gonna smell like meat. I mean, everything. Okay, yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Now you're in here, for better or for worse. No! No! No nose on the... No! No! No, 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 no. No, no, no. I know. It has a needle in it still. No, no, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no. No, no. Yeah, my hands smell like meat. No. This is a bad idea. I thought maybe if the smell was there, but you knew, because it's on the table, that you're not supposed to touch it, that it would be fine. But no, you're trying to stick your cute little nose. Oh, now my headphones are covered in meat juice. Ew. Okay. That's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. It's fine. We're good. No, I'm not giving you. No, do not be mean. Do not be mean to other doggy. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Doggy hath been evicted. Okay. Just auction the items that came into contact with the meat juice? No, I shan't. I would like one day, though. I would really love to do a charity fundraiser auction kind of thing. I want to collect like a bunch of like items like signs from conventions and stuff like that that I've been a part of, that I've had the honor of getting to do. And then I would love to, like, you know, auction them off and then have like the majority of the proceeds go to charity. I think would be really cool. Okay. There we go. Okay. I think, Monmons, I think that is the final stitch on our beautiful, 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 beautiful meat. Okay. Let's grab this. Let's do this. I'm very sorry for the noise. No one is quite as enthused about the meat quilt as Doggy is. Okay. You may think you're a meat quilt fan, but boy howdy, Doggy Fortuna has been really just enthused. He cannot have the meat quilt. I know he wants the meat quilt. He's not going to have the meat quilt. There we go. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I think I'm going to cut this. It's gonna take me a second. We're fine. He had a scheme in mind the second that door opened. He did. He was trying to full on stick his little noggin in the doorway so that he could then gain access. Oh, it's not staying. It's not. Okay. I guess maybe there was more slack in it than I anticipated, I guess? I don't know. Whatever the case, it was obviously not the full length of the... There we go. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Get you someone who supports your meat quilting like Doggy Fortuna does. Doggy Fortuna doesn't support me. Doggy Fortuna just wants to eat the meat quilt. You know? He's sitting there trying to destroy my creation. I create and all Doggy Fortuna does is destroy. Okay? It is not the same. Okay. I'm gonna probably have to put this away pretty soon after we get this finished, just so that way I'll put it in the fridge for now, and then I'll worry about putting it out to dry. But I'm gonna have to find a place to put it out to dry that Doggy Fortuna can't get it to it when it's time for walkies. So that's a fun figuring process too. And also where like wild animals won't get to it, I guess. Huh. I never thought about the complexities of all of this when I was coming up with the stream idea. I just kind of thought, haha, wouldn't it be funny? But I didn't think about the logistics. There we go. Okay. We did it! Sliced turkey, nay, baloney. Okay. Bum ba da bum. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I'm going to cover you with the blankie now. Good night. I'm actually quite surprised that it's holding up. It's actually sticking together and staying. I thought the moment that I held it and I shook it like that, it would immediately rip. So I'm actually quite impressed that it didn't. It looks warm. It's not. It's still quite cold, actually. Meat blanket ASMR when? Do you want meat blanket ASMR right now? Do you like that? I think it's quite awful. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna fold the meat blanket real quick and we're gonna put it away. I'm gonna put the meat blanket away real quick. Oh, it's kind of hard to fold. Okay. Fold it like that and then fold it like this. And then there's your lovely meat blanket for the holidays. You know? Don't you love meat blanket for the holidays? You'll be home for the holidays. Do do do. Wait, I want to take a photo with it. The meat blanket. Like 1 second. I'm very proud of all of the hard work that we've put in. The least that we can do is lay it all out nice and then take a photo with it. Oh, it is starting to rip a little bit. That's my bad. Okay. Okay, I think that's good. We've done what we needed to do. We had the photo op with the blankie, and now I will try to figure out if I can keep this long enough to dry it out. But if not, then please look at it in its beauty while it's still here. Meat blanket recording, yeah. And now I'm gonna... Ugh. I can still show you the... Donkey, it's put away now. It's not even there anymore. Okay. Give me just a second. My putting the gloves was what set it off? Not really sure. All of a sudden my audio interface started making scary noises. I do really quickly. I'm going to put on another glove really fast just to show you the video game titles that we got recently. I showed them... Let me say, actually... You know what? I will talk about them, but I'm gonna have to go put this in the fridge because Doggy Fortuna is making a lot of noise. I'll be right back. There we go. Sorry about that, Monmons. I am back. I also went to go and grab very quickly a collection of bleach wipes because the stink, you can't smell it, but the stink is palpable. You can smell the aromatic fragrance of meat. So I wanted a bleach wipe to clean everything up and to hopefully allow us to forget the sins of our past, if you will. There you go. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to move everything around. But it's gnarly. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. But it's definitely memorable, which I think this entire stream is... Yeah. There we go. There we go. Had to unplug my ring light, too, while I'm at it. So much going on, Mon's never, truly never a dull moment. You have a dehydrator, a big Tupperware you can fill halfway with salt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try the salt method, but I don't have any on hand, so I'll go and get some soon. And then that way we can experience the joys of dehydrating it together. I'm gonna like watch a video on like how to make jerky, and then we'll see if I can manage that in some way, shape, or form. Though, honestly, with all of the preservatives and other stuff that's in bologna, I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing that I can do realistically. Uh-oh. Oh, I just turned on my own. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Moving some stuff around. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll mix some gamer subs into the mix. Maybe that's what we'll do next week. Is we'll do the preserving of the meat next week. That could be a fun middle ground, right? Are the threads edible? Oh God, no! I'm not planning on eating it. It's an art piece, Monmons. It belongs in the Louvre, not in my tummy. Silly goose. Absolutely not. I have no intention of cooking it or doing anything that involves eating it. No, it's art. It's art, Monmons. Also, I think that the things that I've done to it probably no longer allow You know? I just got sent the funniest thing. Sorry, no context for that, but Shura sent me a photo on like a post on Twitter, and she just said, "This gives the most you energy," and it's a photo of like just like a silhouette of like a body, and it just says, "Just decided to take a nude photo, no makeup, no filter, no body, no organs, just pure energy." It's so funny. It's like just like a purple blob of like I don't know, like ether, like a I don't know, like a warp hole shaped like a person. It's so funny. She knows me so well. I'm so honored. Aura, yeah, aura farming. That's me. I'm aura farming. I'm farming the aura. I love when friends send me little messages and are like, "Oh, this reminds me of you." It's such an honor. Fox, thank you for 15 months of being a type 1 diabetic. Happy Turkey Day, Daiya. Finally can sit and relax. Yeah! Happy Thanksgiving. Retweet us so we can see. Oh, I will do. Will do. Me. There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay, sorry, I had to respond to Shura too. There we go. To be loved is to be thought of and remembered, right? It's so good. Okay. My little hands do not smell the greatest. I'm gonna be honest with you. There we go. Getting my little grubby mitts some... I did wash them, but I got some hand sanitizer that's lemon scented, so hopefully that will help mitigate the horrors that is my, my, meat-stained hands. You know? Blood on my hands? No, but whatever the hell bologna juice is. I gotta wash them and then put them in the most delicious lotion. Yeah, I gotta wash them again. I'll wash them again too. Don't worry, but... Butcher Fortuna. Wash my big hands too. Will do. Don't worry. The skeleton hands will also get washed. Everything's getting washed, I think. I took a shower today, and I ate my little apple pie in the shower. I got the cardboard wet, but I did take a little bath. But I think maybe I need to take another bath, honestly, after. Yeah. Bologna blood. The Fortuna downy. Yeah, kind of, huh? I'm a woman of many skills and many talents, and sometimes those talents involve meat. I'm surprised the bologna didn't rip. Yeah, we didn't end up with a big hole or a big tear or anything like that. Eating in the shower, classic Fortuna pastime, every once in a while. Shower pie, the dessert after shower ribs. You ate pie and I ate apple pie. I had because again, the Fortuna family hasn't celebrated Thanksgiving yet. We're celebrating it tomorrow as more of like a spending time with the family kind of thing. Because schedules were busy and stuff like that. So, I am going to be doing that tomorrow, but today I was like, oh no, everything's closed, and the traffic was so bad. I didn't want to go and like get something. I didn't want to go and like last minute food prep, and like buy something. So I was like, well, what if there's just like a drive-through I can have? So for the first time in like four or 5 years at least, I had McDonald's. I haven't had McDonald's in forever, and I had McDonald's for the first time in forever. And I really wanted. They had a little pumpkin pie, but they were out. So instead I got an apple pie, and then I ate my meal, and then I was like, oh, and then I did my work, and I left my pie, and I was like, oh, afterwards I was like, oh, I need to get in a shower. I just feel like I took a shower yesterday, but I don't feel like my hair, like normally my hair is like, you know, nice and conditioned and everything like that, and I didn't condition my hair yesterday, so I was like, I gotta do like a full shower, like I gotta wash my hair again, because I didn't condition it last time. So I went and I did that, and while I was there I was like, well, I have the apple pie and I haven't eaten it. So I took it in its little McDonald's paper sleeve and I walked into the shower and I went and tossed all my clothes off and I climbed into the shower butt naked and I started rinsing my hair and I ate my little apple pie while my hair was getting wet. Because again, I have a lot of hair, as you can imagine, and so it takes a little while for it to get like properly like rinsed through so that I can then put shampoo into it. So sometimes you gotta productivity max, you know? Some people take like their toothbrush, like Mama Fortuna when I was little, she'd be like, oh, you can just, you know, you need to hurry, just brush your teeth in the shower. And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, sounds good. And so I've taken that seriously, you know, and now I think about it. And sometimes if there's a really messy food I want to eat, like an ice cream bar or something like that, sometimes I'm just like, hey, why not? You know, you got a productivity max. Multitasking expert. Can you tell I have ADHD? Can you tell? Can you tell? Some people drink beer in the shower, which seems weird to me. That waters down the beer. Where was the apple pie place when you were washing your hair? No, I ate it while my hair, well, it's just a little hand pie. I ate it while my hair was rinsing. So you have to understand, I'm standing, right, in the shower. The water is on me, right? My back is facing the front of the shower, so the water is running down my back and my head, right? And then while that's happening, right, my face is not touching the water, right? My face isn't getting wet. It's just the back of my head, right? And as it's cascading down the back of my head and my hair and getting like the back half of my head a little wet, I then am eating my little pie. And then after my hair is sufficiently wet and I've eaten my pie, because eating the little hand pie doesn't take a ton of time. After I'm done eating my little pie, then I wash my hands off in the shower and then I start washing my hair. Yeah. I don't have a TV dinner tray in my shower. That would get everything wet. Good description. Can imagine how the water's flowing down without trying to hit the face. Yeah! Yeah. Stand with the shower head aimed at your back and use your body to shield the food. Yes! Exactly, exactly. Tried it once with Karage-kun? Really? I feel like you could do it with that. I've never tried it with Karage-kun or anything like that. You know what? I would eat a famichiki in the shower. A famichiki in the shower would be good. I think the only one that you really couldn't do was like a shaka shaka chicken, which is like this, it's like you can go to McDonald's, you can get shaka shaka chicken, and it's essentially like a chicken strip that you have in a paper baggie, and then you rip this powder, it's like seasoned salt powder, and you pour the seasoned salt powder into the baggie, and then you fold the edge back over, and then you shake the ever-loving dickens out of it. You shake the you know, the snot out of it, and then after it's, so when it's sufficiently covered in the seasoned salt powder, then you open it back up and you eat the chicken strip, right? And it's really yummy. It's super delish. But the problem with that is that like it's super duper powdery, right? Which you would think would be good for a shower, right? Because like that way you don't end up with like getting the powder all over your clothes or anything like that. But think about it. That powder is going to become like a sludge. It's going to become like a sludge. It's going to be weird. I don't like it. Why don't they shake the seasoning on before they give it to you? Because then you can't shaka shaka the chicken. You don't get... It wouldn't be as fun if you didn't get to shaka shaka the chicken, you know? Shaka 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 shaka. You know? Yeah. Wait, well, thank you for the soup. Why do they call it a shower when you in the dry food but out wet eat the food? I got a little bit of the cardboard on the cardboard sleeve wet, but I didn't get the pie wet in any capacity. I only know the shaka shaka from McDonald's JP Twitter ads. Yeah, exactly. Shaka shaka. It's super good. Shaka shaka chiki. It's really yummy. I like it. I like the red pepper one or whatever it's called. Yeah. Nothing will ever change me psychologically in the same way that I found out that the red hot chili peppers are abbreviated in Japanese to just red chili, because otherwise, it, like, for example, in JoJo's, then you have to refer to them as red hot chili peppers, and that's kind of long, right? So, red chili is kind of pretty common from what I know as far as, like, talking about bands. I don't know of a lot of other bands that have that, like a shortening in that way. Our version of the shaka shaka at home is the shake and bake steak. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I don't know if there's any other bands that have those kinds of like shortenings, but red chili is always fun to think about. Or HCP. Yeah, I think so. I've never sewed. Well, yes. Oh, that's true. Sewed is System of a Down. That's true. Yeah, there is sewed. That's true. Yeah, so I guess that is common. Panic at the Disco is PATD. True. But I've never heard it like I guess other than sewed, there's not a lot of them that I pronounce other than just the individual letters. You know? What's the band with the longest name that you know? I don't know. MCR, FOB. Yeah, but those are abbreviations, but you don't call them FOB. You know what I mean? I think sewed is the only one that the only other one. AC/DC. Okay, AC/DC isn't the same though, because AC/DC is just the name of the band. Yeah. A7X is for Avenged Sevenfold. I've never heard of it that way. Huh. What the frick is CBHAHMB? REM? Imagining a world where people call Daft Punk DP? MSI? Man, I love that computer brand. In Australia, it's pronounced Akadaka. D4C. Yeah, but that's for Dirty Deeds Done to Your Chief. That's a song. It's different. Ever heard someone call AC/DC alternating current direct current? See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it's... For real? Akadaka? I'm gonna think about Akadaka forever. MSI is mindless, self-indulgent. Really? Huh, okay. The world is a beautiful place and I'm no longer afraid to die. That's metal. That's crazy. I like some AC/DC. Yeah. In JP they say Makado, but in Australia they say Macas. I think that Australia is a fascinating place. Ask Arisa next time she's talked. She's pronounced the band that way on stream before. I gotta message her. She was talking to me recently. She had like a idea that we were talking about. Do you really call AC/DC Akadaka? I gotta know. You have to be honest with me. I need to know. I'm gonna lose my mind. There's an Australian band called This Is Serious Mom, but the font was too small on posters, so they rebranded as Tism. Akadaka. I learned from an LTV tier once that apparently Australians don't say shrimp on the Barbie. Wait. Is shrimp on the Barbie real? Or not? Oh my god. She's awake. I need to know. Sounds like a variation of that droid's Roger. Yeah. Shrimp are called prawns there. Prawns on the Barbie? Shrimp on the Barbie is a targeted ad at Americans. What the hell? They say prawns. So prawns on the Barbie? The fuck is happening? Wait. It's prawns there, right? So is it prawns on the Barbie? I'm losing my mind. I don't... What's... Oh my god, what if they say something like shrimp on the brats? Oh my god. Shrimp on the Ken doll. I don't know. What is happening? I'm losing my mind. Are you just gonna message back like, who told you? I don't know. I have no idea. She'll... I need an image of the koala, the Mario koala, but getting Thanos snapped where he's turning to dust, because that's how I feel right now. Aris is also streaming right now? Wait. Okay. Concept, though. Wait. She's playing Minecraft. I can ask. What is she playing? What is this? Baba, I have a question. Wait, I can't hear her. Wait, I need to mute and then okay. And then this and then wait, okay. How do you pronounce AC/DC? I need to know. How does she do it? Oh, she says AC/DC. Mon said Akadak. Mon are liars! Betrayal! Mon! You made me look like an idiot! I can't believe this! I'm gonna cook them. They told me you, in Australian, pronounce it akadaka. Wait, do you use the term shrimps on the Barbie? Or is it prawns? Because they also tried to gaslight me. Because they also... Okay. Okay, so it's not actually okay, so that's good. Okay. She only just saw the DMs. Okay. Okay, I can't believe this, Mon. I'm being gaslit. I'm being attacked. Okay. It went good. My hands smell like bologna. She's asking me if the Okay, I gotta go now. Okay, I gotta go now. I can't believe I embarrassed her like this. I can't believe I did that. Her opinion on Perth. Wait, what is it? Perth? What's a Perth? Is that like a place in... Isn't that like a place in... Wait. Wait. Mon are asking about Perth. What's a Perth? Do you like it? What's a Perth? Is it a part of... It's in Australia. Oh, I'm getting made fun of now. It's named after Scotland? Named after... a city in Scotland? Mom, you're making me seem stupid because Because I just asked her what's up with Perth and how she feels, and she said she feels neutral because she doesn't talk or think about Perth, Monmons. Melbourne? It's not Melbourne. Melbourne. Has she ever been to a sausage sizzle at Bunnings Warehouse in her ute? Monmons, you're not even speaking English anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? She might have beef with Perth? It is named after Perth on this. Oh, okay. That's cool. Melbourne? I can't believe that Monmons are starting shit. Oh, she's gonna invite me to Australia again. I feel like at this point I'm gonna have to visit Baba at some point because I constantly Baba is like there you go. You should go. I'd like to visit one day. I want to. I was thinking about maybe one day. Yeah. Oh, I just unplugged my headphones. Now I can't hear nothing no more. Gaslight me? Mons, you wouldn't gaslight me, would you? That'd be so mean. Professional instigators, true. I don't know what she's playing though. Is this what is she playing? AO Threedle? Oh my god, wait, is that like fan fiction thing? That's fantastic. You would never. I feel like you definitely would, Monmons. Is she 6'4" and full of muscles, perhaps offering a Vegemite sandwich? Wait. I must stipulate. I want a Vegemite sandwich. And then I will go. Yeah. Oh, wait. And fairy bread with the sprinkles. The fairy bread is the sprinkles, right? Oh, I don't know what's a good way. It's just butter and sprinkles. She has fairy bread is so Y2K. It is. Fantasies. She's fantasizing about... Okay. 2 weeks. I do have a mobile stream set up. We could stream. Do you think... Momon, should I save up a little bit of money? Should I go and visit? Should I save up a little bit of money from work? And should I go and visit Baba in Australia? I think it's very obvious. Yeah, I would like to go and visit. I think it would be fun. Go for it? I will go. I will go and visit. I want to visit more friends in other countries and stuff like that. Yeah. I think that'll be really fun. Yeah, we got a pilgrimage to see Koala Mario. Thank you, Igors, for the super. Oh yeah, the edible dirt. Oh yeah, I forgot that I promised eating dirt and holding hands. I did forget about that. They have monsters down there? Let's eat dirt together. I asked my story friend how she pronounces it and she said saying the letters, or do you mean the dumb way we say it? So there is a way out. There's a way on. Yeah. I don't know why she knew that there was edible dirt. And I'm really thankful that she told me. She told me. She was like, hey, by the way, we were in like a normal conversation talking about something completely unrelated. And she was like, hey, by the way, I know about this thing on Etsy that I think you would need. You need to have Etsy dirt. And I was like, what? The crabs and spiders could rival your power. I want to catch a crab on the beach. I want to fight the giant crab. I want to catch them. I want to catch crab. I'm going to fight one. A bilby? What's a bilby? What's a bilby? What's a bilby? Bilby. Bilby. They're so cute, Mon. Have you ever seen a bilby? They're so cute. Oh, they're so cute. They're like a little possum. Australian possums are much cuter than American possums, but I love American possums too. Whoa. She's bringing up Mario Koala. Aussie possums are really, really cute. They are. Do you think you could win against an emu? No. I don't think I could. I think I'd lose. I think I'd get my ass kicked. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think I'd get my ass kicked. Yeah. I want to go to an Australian zoo. What's different about it? Well, they've got to have like different animals. Oh my god. That would be so cool. I want to go and play, well not play, but I want to go and see like all of the cockatoos that are just like there. And there's like a I could just call her. I did just realize we could. Oh, wait. Can I call you for just 1 second? I have an important question. Okay, give me a second. I gotta call her. I gotta ask her a really important question.
Yes, you may.
Where is she?
Important question.
Wait, where is she?
Please do.
Oh wait, I'm literally the Discord message is open. Beep boop boop. Oh wait, I have her stream open, so you're gonna hear that if I. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. I have a very important question for you. Are bandicoots real?
I don't actually. Are they? Hold on.
I don't know, but they seem like an Australian thing, right?
They do. Bandicoot.
Also, it took me like 10 minutes of watching your stream. Are you playing like Wordle but AO3?
I am, and I hate this game. I hate this game. I play it like 3 times a week, and it's so mean to me.
I
have a streak of 6. I have a best streak of 6.
Of 6?
This game is evil.
Oh no.
This game is so mean.
That's crazy.
Do you want to play it with me for a second?
Sure, I'm down. What's a bandicoot though? You gotta help me.
Yeah.
Are they? I mean, I know Crash Bandicoot, but is he real? Are there?
They are real and they're native to here.
Fucking knew it. It makes sense. It makes sense. They kind of look
so
like the other
silly.
little guys. They look like the other
Which
ones.
are little guys?
The bilbies.
I love bilbies.
Monmons are
I
teaching
love
me about
bilbies.
Australia. I don't know
Hell
how we
yeah.
got on the topic of you. Oh, because I was messaging you a question because Monmon said something about Australia. Oh, because I was talking about bands. That's what it was. I was talking about bands, and they were saying that sometimes Australians call AC/DC Akadaka, and I was like, "You gotta be shitting
This
me!
is misinformation.
There's no way.
They're
There's
lying
no
to
way."
you.
And so, because I was talking about how like in Japan, Red Hot Chili Peppers is abbreviated to Red Chili, like Red Chili, and so we were talking about that, and then they were like, "Yeah, so Arisa probably calls it akadaka, and I was like, you've got to be shitting me. There's no way. She doesn't call it akadaka. What are you talking about? Is this some huge cultural difference? There's no way. So then I obviously had to come in and then I realized you were streaming because I sent you the DMs, and then they were like, hey, did you know Baba's still streaming? And I was like, I can just pop in for like 2 seconds, ask a question, and then leave. And then I proceeded to absolutely flood your chat with messages, and I'm sorry for that. My bad. My bad.
No, it's okay. I do the same thing in your chat like daily.
True. It's it's about time that I turned the tables, tabled the turns. Yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah. Hey, please don't talk about the genitals of bandicoots in my chat, please. Please.
I'm curious. Wait, what are they saying?
I'll screenshot
What horrors
it.
have you learned?
I'll screenshot it for you and I will send it to you, but I shan't say it aloud.
I shan't say.
I shan't say. And Nart.
What's
Yeah.
the deal with
Everybody
bandicoots?
publicly shame noodles. There you go.
What is?
I don't know what that
does
means.
bifurcated mean? Is it split in half? What does this mean? I don't want to Google it.
Bifurcate. Divide into 2 branches or forks. 2 roads bifurcated in a yellow wood, and I chose the bandicoot less traveled by.
Can we choose neither? Can we choose to travel neither of the 2
Yes,
roads?
please. I beg of thee. I'm going to hack for something today, probably. And something is horribly wrong. Also, Monmons keep asking, have you ever been to a sausage sizzlet at Bunnings Warehouse in your youth?
Yeah!
What is that? What do those words mean? Because they don't seem like they're English.
Okay.
Please explain.
Okay, let me show you. Hold on. Let me show you.
Okay.
I'll pull it up on my screen capture as well,
Yeah.
so I can show chat at the same time.
Gimme.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so
Explain to
we
me,
have
woman.
here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay, so here we have just like all over the country, we have a hardware store called Bunnings, which is
Okay.
just like you go there for everything. You know, they got your house paints and your planks of wood
Gotcha.
and like your gardening stuff.
It's a Home Depot.
etc.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And outside of it, every single day, sometimes just Sundays if they choose to hate you,
Huh?
there is a sausage sizzle stand, which is like a tent setup
Okay.
that they have at the front of every Bunnings, where they sell just plain pieces of white bread and tomato sauce. And they give it to you in a napkin, and sometimes they will have onion, and it's called a sausage sizzle, and
Wait.
it costs you like $2, and you can also get a can of drink. And this is such an essential part of
Wait.
culture.
Wait, but you said a piece of bread with tomato sauce. Is there a sausage in it?
Oh yeah, there's a sausage. There's a sausage too.
I thought for a second that the sausage sizzle was genuinely handing you a piece of bread with some tomato sauce on it that got sizzled and nothing else. And I was like,
The sausage is a metaphor.
huh? It's the Costco
Oh, and sometimes
hot
they
dog.
do mustard, but that's fake.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a hot dog, but poor.
I feel like Australia makes like you know, people make comments about how like British food is like the whitest people food, but I do believe that perhaps Australia might have have the British beat a little bit. That sounds
Yeah.
piece of white bread, tomato sauce, sausage is crazy. Like that's not
You
even
know?
a hot dog. that's not even
In our defense.
that's not even a hot dog. What do you mean a sausage sizzle?
It's a sausage sizzle. It's a whole thing, you know? It's part of the experience. You go up and they're all wearing matching outfits and they volunteer, so they're out there for like 8 hours in the sweltering heat, trapped in a tent with a bunch of barbecue grills,
Hey.
grilling hot dogs for hours.
Hey girl, that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds horrible. That sounds
But
hey.
it's so essential to culture. If they stop doing bun sausage sizzles, the country will collapse.
The entire country of Australia is solely dependent upon the sausage sizzle. I think
Yeah.
I want to come visit.
please, please.
I have to look
please,
at my
please,
calendar
please,
because I have a
please.
bunch of stuff going on, but I do think it would be fun to come visit.
Please, 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 please,
So,
please, please.
It's gonna be a long trip, but because the flight I think is similar to Japan, so it's probably like 12 plus hours.
Oh yeah, it's awful.
I can't think of the short way. Why can't we? Like, well, that is flying the short way, but still.
It's because they want to keep us apart. It would be too powerful if we were in the same room.
Yeah. Oh, I am seeing the bunning sausage. I don't. I mean, I like that the bread is toasted. I like when the bread is toasted. When the bread is not toasted, some of these do look like the bread is like never seen the side of a grill, the business side of a grill, and those fill me with unbridled rage.
Sometimes it's straight out the packet.
I'm gonna be so honest with you. I think honestly, if it did not have a little bit of butter and a little bit like it did not get toasted, I think if somebody handed me a sausage sizzle and it did not have toasted bread, I think I would crash out. I mean, I will eat it for the cultural experience, for the cultural relevance. I have to respect the culture of Australia. But oh my god, what do you mean you're just gonna give me an unseasoned, untoasted piece of bread?
See, that's the thing. It's because it used to cost like $1 and then inflation hit.
That's horrible.
And now it's like $2.
That's so fucked up and evil.
It's evil.
That is fucked up and evil.
That's too much money.
That's too much money.
That's too much. For my sausage sizzle.
That is too much money for your sausage sizzle. What are other
I can't even eat it anyway.
You can't eat it?
No, I can't eat meat.
Oh, you're a vegetarian?
Yeah, my body says nuh-uh.
I can't
it is not by choice.
I can't eat ground beef, so I don't know if I would be able to have one actually. If it has ground beef in it, then I can't do it. But I would have a bite.
I think it's beef sausage.
Ugh. I would have one bite and then probably end up very sick. I would probably have to then be sick. But okay, concept. What if we get veggie sausages? Does Australia's got to have veggie sausages? That sounds very stupid of me to say. Do y'all have veggie sausages? What if we could have our own sausage sizzle?
We can do a sausage sizzle hand cam. And we get a tiny barbecue.
A tiny barbecue.
Tiny tabletop barbecue.
Whoa. I think this would be a banger.
Yes.
I like this prospect.
Yes. So do I.
Yeah. Yes.
Also, you should tell me roughly what part of the year your schedule looks the most free so I can make an extremely extensive itinerary of ideas.
I know like beginning of January is busy. March and May are busy. I will check schedule and let you know. I will also things have been hectic because of holiday, but I do still want to continue watch Yellow Jacket.
Yippee!
So after this week I will be much more free, but it's just holiday season, you know? It's American Thanksgiving, by the way. I'm very thankful for our friendship. Yeah.
I'm gonna burst into tears. I'm gonna burst sobbing, weeping, sobbing, weeping, sobbing, weeping.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I love you. Crying, weeping. I love you.
No.
My friend.
Thank you for being my friend.
Thank you for being my friend.
It's still really funny to think that we met first because Mochi was like, I was like, oh, I have a watch along. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna see Arisa debut. And Mochi was like, you're gonna like watching Arisa. I think you're going to have a lot in common. And I was like, oh, that's so lovely. I'm so excited. And then immediately I saw, because your debut started with like Invincible Rainbow Arrow, and I was like, the entire time I was just screaming through your entire debut. It was me fucking screaming and losing my mind because we both have the same like niche hyper interest of really loving AI the Somnium Files, and I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna be irritating as hell about this. Yeah. And thus Mochi's NTR arc began. Yeah.
Wait, did you see that they she's uploaded the edited version of the marriage counseling
Oh my god. I haven't seen
That
it
was
yet.
a fever dream.
That was a
Neither
fever
have
dream.
I
The
haven't watched
stream.
the edited one.
That stream was so funny because she asked us but didn't give me any idea of what I was supposed to do. So she was like, "You're gonna be the counselor," and I was like, "Okay, cool. What's happening? What's going on?
Yeah.
What's the concept of the stream?" And she was like, "It's marriage counseling." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. What?"
Yeah, that's as much context as I got too. She was like, let's do a marriage counseling stream. I'm going to enlist a therapist or
Yeah.
counselor, which at the time was Violet.
Yeah, it was
but then
Violet, but then
couldn't
Violet was
make it.
busy. Hmm.
Yeah, and all the context I got was, just show up. Just show up. I'll do the rest. Just show up. And I was like, Mochi, I do need a little bit more than that.
Yeah. I think it worked out really well though for like a complete 100% improv stream with no idea what was happening or what was going on. I think we did fantastic. I was very
Yeah.
proud of us.
Yeah.
But we genuinely had
can't
no
believe you
idea.
gifted 10 subs.
Oh yeah, I needed it for the bit.
It was great.
It was so good. I was like, it's one of those things where like you can't put something like that out there and then not have it happen, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it needed to
Yeah.
happen. So alas.
It was a Chekhov's gun handed to you with like 10 seconds of stream delay, and you needed to act on it before someone else could.
Exactly. I'm not gonna see that gun on the table and then not use it. Like, geez.
Exactly.
Come on, man. It's rule number 1 of film. We have to make it
Exactly.
cinematic.
Exactly. And it sure was.
It sure was. It was beautiful. Oh my god, it was beautiful.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We got
Oh my god.
What was that game we were supposed to play and we played Raft instead?
It was. Why is my Jennifer kind of like a frog today?
I think it's
something about the way I'm
beautiful.
saying it.
No, it's
Thank
beautiful.
you, Jennifer.
You're welcome, Jennifer. Oh, we were
I
here
think
too.
it was called We Were Here.
Yeah, we should find another game like that, but it's not so discriminatory
Yeah.
towards people from other countries. It's not actually. It just
hates
didn't let us in.
Australia.
It hates Australians.
We gotta do, let's do like escape room simulator or something.
Oh my god, that would be so much fun.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree. Yeah. Have you ever seen a
Yeah.
Jennifer Coolidge movie?
I've seen a couple.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't say they're necessarily Jennifer Coolidge movies, but they are movies where Jennifer Coolidge has a significant presence.
I was going to say,
You know,
most films that Jennifer Coolidge is in, she's not a major role. She's a side supporting role.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
I've
do-
seen Legally Blonde, and I've seen that one Cinderella story where she plays Lizzie I forgot what the real actress's name is, where she plays Lizzie
Lizzie
McGuire's
McGuire's
evil
mom.
stepmother,
Oh,
and
yeah.
she and she gets a weird tan on her face from the goggles. I remember like nothing else in that movie.
You're doing better than me. I don't remember that movie, and I'm pretty sure I saw it on the Disney Channel as a kid. I don't recall it though.
To be fair, there's a lot of different Cinderella stories.
There is like a lot of them, isn't there? I think that we should watch like the Minecraft movie. I want to see the Minecraft movie real bad.
Yeah,
I've never
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it either.
Yeah, we should do
I want
that.
to see the Minecraft movie real
Oh,
bad.
I want to see the Minecraft movie real bad.
Real bad.
Real bad.
We gotta watch the Minecraft movie.
We gotta. We like have to.
Like cooking up schemes and plots and ploys and,
And
stuff.
plots and ploys and evil stuff. Yeah.
Evil stuff.
Yeah, evil
Evil
fricked up
schemes.
stuff. Oh, can I
Evil schemes.
evil
Yeah.
schemes? Can I ask you one more thing? I know I've been yapping at you for a really long time, and for that I apologize. I do want
No,
to
that's
ask
okay. I enjoy it.
one more question. Have you ever seen the hit show from Italian animation studio Rainbow? Have you ever seen Winx Club?
I have. If I turn around and I open my cupboard, in there is a series of Winx DVDs that I have kept since childhood.
Oh my fucking god!
I love Winx so much.
Oh
It was
my-
my favorite show.
It's
I used to go to the Blockbuster when I was 4 years old and hire season 1,
my
volume 2.
God.
or Season 2, Volume 1, because that was when
Facts.
Layla/Aisha came in, but she was Layla at the time.
She was Layla at the time. I'm sorry, I only ever refer to her as Layla and not Aisha. And Aisha's
Yeah.
a cute name, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's the nostalgia factor. Why did they rename her? I
Yeah.
do not know. Yeah.
I don't know, because apparently, like, originally her name was just Aisha in a bunch of the. Okay, I need to lore drop about what I
Please
know
do
about
it,
the Winx
do
Clubs.
it, do it, do it, do it, do
Okay,
it. Because I
so
love
they
Winx
were-
Club, and we've been.
I will.
I'm about to play the PC game next week. It's very important to me.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I couldn't
I
buy
need
a
to-
physical
I need
copy.
to be free when you're
unfortunately,
doing that.
But yeah,
I need to be there.
I will
I need to
send
be
you the
watching.
file if you yourself would like to play it.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll
I
send you
do, I want
it.
to.
I'll send you it. Yeah. Because unfortunately it's
Yes.
become kind of lost media, just in the sense that, like, I mean, obviously it is archived, but being able to get a physical copy of the PlayStation 2 game or the PC game, which is just a port of the same game, is like impossible. It's super duper difficult, and it wasn't released in America as a PS2 game.
Oh.
It's only Europe, so
Oh.
it only works with PAL compatible PlayStation 2s, of which I do not presently have one.
Oh.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah. I need a physical copy of hit game Bratz Rock Angels for the PC.
You're so real for that.
Yeah, that was my childhood game, and for some reason, when I played it when I was like 8 maybe, and I tried to beat it, and then I had to abandon the game because I couldn't get past the make a smoothie level, and I got stuck on it for like a
That's so
year,
real.
and then I abandoned it, and I went back to it when I was like 11 and finally beat the game.
Oh,
and it was
hell
not
yeah.
that difficult.
Oh hell yeah! I
Oh wait, yeah, the Winx Dubs. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
So I got sidetracked. I got very
My
excited
bad.
about hit game. Yeah, the Winx Dubs. There were, at least in Australia, 2 different dubs airing at the exact same time. So there was the 4Kids dub, and I forget what the other one was, but there were 2 different studios doing English dubs of Winx at the same time for like some rights issue, and they would both air here. So sometimes Techna was British, and that was a lot to. Sometimes I just thought she was British for no reason because it would like alternate episodes, and
Oh,
sometimes she was
no.
just British, and I was like, yes, of course, the episodes where Techna is British. But it was the same thing with like the Layla and Aisha situation, where in some countries she was just never Aisha.
Yeah.
I mean, she was always Aisha. She was never Layla, but.
Whoa.
In the, I believe it was the 4Kids dub, because, you know, 4Kids dub.
4Kids
They
dub.
changed her name to Layla because they
Yeah.
were like, American children will never know how to pronounce Aisha. We simply must rename her to Layla. That's a name that everyone can pronounce. And
Which
then
is so
years
dumb.
later, they were like, that was dumb. Why'd we do that? And they ran it back, and they were like, actually, Layla is like the human name she decided to go by, and Aisha is her princess name.
Yeah.
But like, it was always just
She's
meant to be
always
Aisha.
Aisha. Dummies. Yeah. I like both names.
And
though.
they
They're
like
both very
fully
cute.
changed plot lines. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, you go.
Oh my god, they did. They did with Aisha in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like cut up and removed like a bunch of the like it's impossible for me to figure out what episodes of Winx I actually watched because I watched some of both dubs. So there's some variations of the show where I will rewatch an episode and be like, why do I remember none of this happening like this? And it's because I watched the 4Kids version of that episode where they removed like half of it and rewrote the episode to be something completely different.
Yeah, it was kind of a mess. It was kind of a mess. Yeah, I gotta
love
watch
that
it
show.
again. It's so good. I love that
Yeah.
show. I love that show. I remember the it's in season 2 when I think it's in season 2, right? When Dark Bloom happens.
Yeah.
And I was like and that I was like, "Oh my god, she's so cool. She's so pretty. She's so cool." And then they never released like firstly it was limited that they didn't release a lot of toys in America to begin with, but then they never released any Evil Bloom toys, and I was really bummed about that as a kid.
Yeah, I never got one either. I wanted one so bad.
I did have some dolls. I had an Icy and I had a Stella, I think, but I don't have them anymore, and I'm heartbroken about it.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through a phase where when I was like maybe 15, where I was like, I'm too cool to have all these dolls, and I threw out all my like original first edition Monster High collector's dolls. And now I think about it every day, and I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I do? They weren't in good condition because I was a child and I did play with them, but
Yeah.
like, I'm still devastated.
No,
I
that's
had,
still real.
Like, yeah, I had like all the original line dolls. Why did I get rid of them? I was
Oh. No, that's so real. That's so real. It's such a dilemma.
devastated.
Oh my goodness. Okay, do you still want help with this AO3 thing?
Yes, I need.
Okay.
Okay, let me screen share to you. So
Okay.
the way that this game works
Okay.
is,
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
So I play hard mode because I like to suffer.
Okay.
Basically, the way the game works is we're trying to guess
Uh-huh.
which character out of the 3 has the most like tagged works on AO3. Sometimes it's not characters though. Like sometimes it will be like what's some of the other ones? Like
Okay.
sometimes it's like a group of characters, like they tagged before like
Yeah.
one of the entire like One Piece pirate crews or something. Sometimes
Okay.
it's like a really specific one, like before we
Yeah.
had Kaminari Din.
Gagamon.
What's his name?
Denki from My Hero
Yeah.
Academia. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Denki Kaminari has ADHD was one of the tags. And you had to guess how many works
I mean,
was that
granted-
in comparison to the other characters.
It's gonna be a lot of them. It is gonna be a lot of them.
It was.
Uh,
It was several thousand.
I am gonna share this little tab of the screen share with Monmons too, so they can see. I hope that's alright.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what a Shinsuke is. What is he from?
Gintama.
Oh, it's got. No, a lot of people are really down bad horrendous for Winry though too. I don't think Emery is. I think probably not, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
I think it's.
But it's so hard.
I think it's probably Winry, honestly.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay, yes,
Yeah,
5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, what's a Brawn? Song of Ice and Fire.
know.
Oh, this is Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
Oh, there could
but
be a
is he
lot,
like a popular
but
one?
I don't think he's a
Okay.
popular one. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, but then, okay, I must present a consideration that we need to keep in mind.
Okay, what's up?
I first played this with Miss Issa of Boat VTuber fame.
Yeah.
And she introduced me to the concept of milk meta, which is a character who is.
Hey girl, what?
Yeah, that's a valid question.
Hey girl, what? What does that mean? Milk
Okay.
meta.
It means
Ah.
It means a character who is tagged, even if it's just because they went out to get milk. So, like, a dead parent
Oh.
that's always mentioned, or like the protagonist,
Gotcha.
where they're not necessarily the most like popular character, or they're not involved in like the pairing of the fanfic, but they're
It's-
always there because they're the main character. Stuff
go-
like that.
Yeah, I got you. It's got to be Killmonger in this sad
Yeah.
situation. Then I think because he's
Surely.
he's got to be by proxy in so many other. What the fuck? Okay.
Damn it! Okay,
Damn
my
it!
bad,
I
my
would
bad.
have thought, but he, like, isn't he in like a bunch of like Marvel adjacent like?
Yeah.
Because Killmonger's is what you call it Spider-Man, right? I think he's in Spider-Verse. So I would have imagined that he would have been in a bunch more. That's crazy to me. What? Damn. Okay, I don't know. I guess, but Game of Thrones does have like a lot of people who write fan fiction. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Okay,
the
now we've
100
got-
is. Oh,
It was a
R-
it ran for like
RPF.
7 seasons.
Oh,
There's so much RPF.
there's so much RPF. RPF is like such a crazy thing. I mean, like there's like 2, I think right now, fan fictions of me, Daiya Fortuna on the internet,
Uh-huh.
of which I am very honored to have. But it is a strange thing to think about the fact that like there are people writing fan fiction about you, and RPF has always been one of those things that I'm like, it's crazy that it exists. I'm just like, whoa. I mean, SMP stuff's always really popular. I don't know Empires though. I don't know if that's like one of the that's what the mask is, guys. Is, you know? I don't know.
Is that one of those?
I don't know.
It's like Hermitcraft adjacent.
What the fuck is a hermit crab?
So like the other side of stuff.
Okay, I don't understand it. I know SMPs because I played on the VSMP and I like Minecraft. That's all I know. I don't know anything else.
Don't worry, I've unfortunately have an extensive knowledge of the entire Minecraft scene, so I can handle
Oh, he's a one and
handle
done.
that part.
Oh, he's from Black Panther. My bad. I got mixed up. I thought he was in. I thought he was the other. What's the name of the other one? The other villain. The uncle. The uncle in because he has a villain name.
Oh god, what was his name?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. The Prowler.
Prowler. I'm sorry. I got Killmonger and
Yeah.
Prowler mixed up. That's my bad. My bad. Sorry about that.
That's fair, they're both purple.
They're both purple. They're both evil purple men, and I was just like,
Yeah.
I
They're
assume
both purple cat men.
yeah, and because I thought of Prowler, I was like, oh, well, like Prowler is like super super integral to like a lot of characters' development in. So I thought maybe, but nah. Okay. Anyways, I want to say Brandy Buck, if only because of Lord of the Rings, and I know that historically for decades and decades and decades and decades, people have been writing about people in Lord of the Rings frickin', you know? Like, as long as there has been time. I think solely based on the fact that, like, by volume, I feel like there's been more time since Lord of the Rings came out, and I feel like if only by proxy, just mentioned in other series, right? I don't know Brandy Buck that well, though. I don't know, because I've only seen the first Lord of the Rings movie. I'm very uncultured. But I feel like...
I've read The Hobbit in, like, grade 4, and that's the extent of my knowledge on that universe.
I haven't read a single Tolkien work, and I'm really... I'm sorry, I'm uncultured, I know. I take my nerd card away. Take my geek card away. But I do think... Yeah.
Oh, apparently Mary is very important, okay?
Oh.
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay,
See,
awesome.
over
Awesome.
twice as much. I'm gonna say based solely on what I am seeing right now, I think it's Asmodeus without a shadow. I don't know about Gintama. Gintama's got some freaks in there. People be doing a lot of Gintama stuff. I walked into K-Books one time accidentally, which is a collection of resale shops, and I didn't know that it was the one for like fan works, and I accidentally like walked in and then just saw like a wall of Gintama Dojin, and I was like, ah! And I turned around and walked out, but I was like, oh, huh, ha! You know?
Jump scare.
Jump scare. Ah, scary. Ooh, ah. You know?
Jump scare.
Mary of Mary and Pippin. Oh! Duh, that makes sense. Yeah. Shinpachi's one of the main characters. Oh, frick. Might be Shinpachi then, because if he's a main character in Gintama, I'm sure there's a lot of, like, Helva is so Tumblr adjacent that, like, I do feel like there's gotta be a lot of people that are kind of crazy, you know? But I think it's maybe Gintama, because Gintama's been around for so long. What do you think?
Okay, I think, because, okay, I know of Wells Knight. He's a hermit crafter, but he's not like one of the fanficable ones, for lack of a better explanation, you know?
Yeah.
So I guess I'm so sorry. The people demand money time.
I don't know what that means.
It means I have to put on a very embarrassingly over-the-top overlay and ring this handbell that I have and beg for money.
Oh!
Would you like to beg for money?
Sure, yeah, I'll beg for money. Wait, what does this mean? I don't have a... I got a kazoo.
Yes, kazoo! Kazoo for money! For the low... Hello, the chats. Hello, the ratmates and the monmons. For the low price of investing in us, you too could help pay... Yes, exactly.
Moncoin go up, Moncoin. Invest in Moncoin now.
Moncoin go up. Invest in Moncoin.
Yeah. I just
Ratcoin.
a Moncoin I just made up, and I think that you should invest in it because I said so.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. For the low price of invest, you too could help the Barbers off collab in Australia. Invest.
Yeah.
Yes, invest.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry about this. They make me do this twice a stream.
Really? How do you like what?
Yep.
I didn't know this was a thing. This is an interesting concept. Oh, how do we run out
It's
of
a
funds?
recent one.
Monmons, we've gone bankrupt twice. We've gone bankrupt. The Fortuna's favorite casino has, in lore, in canon, gone out of business twice. You know, we went under new management, and then we still went under.
The infinite bankruptcy.
Yeah, infinite bankruptcy. It's okay. You know, I summoned eldritch forces this time. Surely they won't let me go bankrupt. I believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. As long as I continue to make you know, pacts with Monmons, I think I will eternally be unbankrupt. But you do have to continue making pacts with me, so you know. keep it going.
I will make a pact with you. What pacts are on offer?
It's mostly just I am able to offer you good fortune and just like Eldritch Blast. I really can't offer you a lot of Warlock spells, but I can offer you like an Eldritch Blast in these trying times.
I do love Eldritch Blast. That one is delightful.
It is delightful. That's
I would love to
about
blast people with my mind.
yeah. That's about what I can offer you. I can offer you a mild Eldritch Blast in these times.
This works for me. This works for me.
Yeah. As I get stronger, Monmons, I will offer you more spells. But right now, I can offer you an Eldritch Blast in these trying times, and that's it. Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. Would you consider, you know, once you get more powerful, could I get one inflict wounds?
Yes.
I do love inflict wounds.
Yes. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. I will figure out a way to inflict Tasha's hideous laughter on people, but I've got to figure that out too, because that's a little rule breakery, but I want it, so I think I can bend the rules of reality just a little bit to give myself that too, so that Monmons can have that as a treat. Yeah.
Yes, as a treat. As a treat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we ring the bell enough? Do we need to ring the bell more? How does this work?
We did. I think we did. Usually
good.
it's just until I get too embarrassed and decide to stop.
Oh, facts. This is delightful.
It's
I'm learning.
Yeah, it's like a Pavlovian experiment to try and get me to be less embarrassed about, like, doing incentives for money for my job that I do. So now I ring the bell, and if it's funny, then I'm less embarrassed.
Oh, that's a really good idea, because I do feel like a lot of shame about asking for help in any capacity, or like asking Monmons to support. I think that's a really good way of like untraining that out of yourself, you know? Coming to terms with it in a way that is funny and enjoyable.
Yeah, it's like a little classical conditioning as a treat.
Yeah, a little relearning as a treat.
Yeah. Feeling less bad about, like, asking for money at the job that I am at, where I need money to live.
Yeah, it do be doobie like that. Yeah.
And unironically, for some reason, it has helped.
Hey, I'm glad. I think maybe just a reminder of like, hey, like, you know, I appreciate it. You know, like, it really helps to support, because that's the big thing, is like, it really does help support.
Yeah.
I buy some dumb shit for stream.
Me too.
You know?
I bought this handbell for this. I didn't have that already.
Sometimes you need it, you know?
Yeah, sometimes you need it, and it's important.
It is.
Speaking of getting things, your IC card is on the way to my home.
Yippee! I think mine is also. I do have yours already.
Yes.
So I'm excited for that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love when you buy dumb shit.
I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited.
I sewed a bunch of slices of bologna together, and my office now smells like bologna.
Yippee! I'm so excited to see the meat quilt.
Thank you. I worked really hard on it. I didn't
I'm sure
rip
you
it.
did great.
I'm really impressed by myself and my ability to not tear baloney.
Incredible work.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me invade your personal space and come say hi on your stream today.
You were always welcome to.
Same to you.
Like to kick and scream at your doors and drag you over.
Please. We need to cause more mischief in the near future, so we will arrange something of the like very soon. I will message you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will stop bothering you so that you can spend time with the rat mates, but I wanted to say hi. Thank you for letting me invade your space a little bit and say hello, and I hope that I wish you a very good luck with your AO3
Thank you. Thank you for stepping in.
Of which I did not help with much. I apologize. Bye bye.
No, you did help. You did. Goodbye.
Bye bye. Wow. Sorry for the impromptu collab, but also not sorry because you got to hang out with Baba for a little bit. You got to hang out with Larissa Nunes for a little bit. She is so funny and lovely, and we love Baba. What a lovely rat. What a lovely rat indeed. We stan that rat. Rat stan, rat stan, rat stan. It's always really fun to get to hang out with my friends for a little bit, especially in surprise circumstances like these. So I hope that you will, join me in supporting her and sending her lots of love. We got to learn about Australian culture. We did. We learned lots today. I am going to start getting everything ready to send Monmons over to our, let me see here. I don't know if I can I guess I can send you to this. I want to start up the Macy's Day Parade watch-along earlier today. So, we're the rats. Yeah. I'm really excited to watch the Macy's Day Parade together. If you have the time and you are a member, I will be watching the Macy's Day Parade with Monmons. If you are not membered yet, I completely understand. The VOD will be available for Monmons who are membered at any point in time, so do not worry. But before we head off and everything like that, I do want to spend some time talking together. One of the biggest things is I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I really, really adore getting to spend this time with you, and it brings me so much joy and so much happiness to get to yap together. I really, 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 really enjoy getting to celebrate the holidays together when I can, because I know that a lot of Monmons are in positions where not every holiday is a happy one, but I want to do my best to make every holiday together as happy as possible. So thank you for allowing me some time out of your busy holiday, for those of you who celebrate, and for those of you who this is just a normal day. I'm sure glad that we get to spend this day together. Nell703, thank you for becoming a type 1 diabetic. Thank you so much, that one for the 5 gifteds. Thank you so much. I want to go back through really quickly and thank Monmons. Let me actually do this on YouTube side, because this will allow things easier for me. Thank you so much, Christian Molto, for 2 months. Don't worry, if you're late, that is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And Dianjo, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. Thank you for this fun stream and the baloney blanket. I am very glad that you enjoyed it. I really, really love getting to do dumb, weird stuff together, and it makes me so happy to get to do it. Thank you, Chidori, for the super. Here's a minor pack for Thanksgiving. Thank you! I am very, very thankful for Monmons, regardless of whether or not you are in a place to be able to support me. Obviously, I'm a big girl with big dreams, and I do aspire to one day be able to focus exclusively on making content for Monmons, but obviously at the end of the day I do this because I love doing it and for no other reason. So it really, really makes me happy to get to spend this time with you. I am so glad that we got to spend this day together, and I am so thankful for every day that we get to spend together, especially after the beginning of this year being a little bit of a rocky start. I really cannot express in words how thankful I am to A, be here with you, and B, to get to celebrate something as special and as treasured as as a year, another year together, and another year of celebrations together. Thank you so much, every Mon for stopping by today's stream, for being here, and for causing lots and lots of mischief with me. I love getting to cause chaos together. Yeah. So thank you so much, every Mon. Let me there we go. Okay, I'm gonna shout out Baba on oh, thank you so much. Oh my goodness, I just saw Jill thank you, Ludus, for the 5 community subs. Thank you for the gifted on Twitch as well. I'm sorry, I know I need to be better about doing the balancing act of responding to Twitch Mons as well, and for that I'm very sorry. The chat part is easier, but I am still working on getting used to sometimes the alerts don't work if they happen at the same time. It's very complicated. I don't know how it works, but I'm working on it. I appreciate you always. Thank you! And I always appreciate you. I want to continue to do my best and to make as many fun memories as possible. So thank you for allowing me to mentally scar and or entertain you with our lovely, lovely meat blanket. Our meat quilt! I hope that you have... Oh my god, no. I hope you have a lovely, lovely rest of your day, whatever time of day it may happen to be for you, and I will see you again very soon. In fact, again, if you're membered on YouTube, I will see you in just a moment. Bye for now. Mwah. Bing! Bye for now.